Hello, Susan Fairbanks coming to you today, still from West Texas, and today I want to talk about the topic of men and women of many hats. Traditionally, men and women wore particular traditional hats, right? Growing up for me, my dad worked outside of the home and my mom worked inside of the home taking care of the children. Now, things started changing in our society, and as I got older, my mother went back to school, got her degree, and started working outside of the home. Well, that happens in most families now. You've got a mother and a father working outside of the home because that's what it takes. And or the woman is a professional as well, and wants to work outside of the home, and that's great. But let's look at traditional business versus having your own business, and what are the hats related to that. You know, when I worked for the public school system, for instance, or when I worked for corporate America, if something happened to one of my children, they were sick, and I had to take a day off to take care of them or to get them to the doctor, I had to ask someone permission to be able to do that. And I also had to ask permission if my child had some kind of a special program at school and I wanted to attend that. I needed to ask permission of someone to be able to go do that and watch my child. And sometimes I could, and sometimes I couldn't. And sometimes when I took those days off, it was problematic. And certainly, I mean, in this day and age, sometimes it's the mother, sometimes it's the father, depending on what their situations are, that are having to ask permission to do those things. And if you have your own business, then you just fit whatever you need to do within the parameters of anything else. And that is such a luxury. And in this day and age, with the economy being what it is, there are so many people that are looking for their own businesses, and they definitely want to wear the hat of business owner. And it's incredible to have the freedom to own your own business, but in this economy, you need to make sure that it's a good business. And with the business that I am in, with my coffee business, we have a proven system, and our business is proven. In our first, from September to December, in our first year of pre-launch in this country, we did $2 million in volume, and in the next 12 months, we did $9 million. The next 12 months, $47 million. And last year we did $152 million. So we are proven. There is no question where this business is going, where this opportunity is going, and we have a system that we can plug into. So I wear a hat of a student along with the business owner because I am following the leaders who have already put this in place, and they are showing me exactly what to do, and I am following the leader to get it done. Now, as a business owner, I'm also wearing the hat of a PR person because I'm the face of my business. I'm also wearing the hat of an accountant because I've got to get all of my information, keep it all together, and turn it into, of course, my accountant at the end of the year. And there's so many hats that I wear. Some of it is sometimes I'm a counselor. And sometimes I have to wear the hat of a teacher still, and sometimes I'm just gently teaching, and sometimes I'm saying, hey, giving some instruction that's a little bit difficult. So those are all different hats. Now, while I'm out here in West Texas, my husband's wearing some different hats than he normally wears. I mean, I have various plants out in on my deck and on my patio that need to be watered every day in this Texas heat, and so he doesn't ever do that, but he's the gardener while I'm gone. And as a matter of fact, one night while I was gone, my daughter was out building her business, and her husband got a call, and so my husband was wearing the hat of babysitter, and I love that we're interchangeable, and I love it that he's actually home and able to do that. But here's the really wonderful thing. Before long, he'll be home full time, and we are going to be able to just interchange those hats all the time. If I'm gone and my husband is gone, I'm having to find someone else to come take care of, everything at my house while I'm gone. And, the hats that we wear, this is the hats for business, but we are friends, we are husbands, we are wives, we are confidants, we are grandfathers and grandmothers and aunts and uncles and mothers and fathers, and there's so many hats that we wear. And unfortunately, in this day and age, with two busy people working at a job, sometimes we have the hat of the employee, and we don't have the luxury of having time to wear those other hats. And I love that my business gives me the time to wear the hat of a grandmother, to wear the hat of a friend, to wear the hat of a wife just hanging out or going someplace with my husband. I love that I have the freedom. And as I'm building my business and it gets larger and larger, I will have a point in time in not too distant of a future where I will have so much more time to be able to do that and to be able to enjoy the diversity of the hats that I wear. And so will my husband, because the time is coming very soon that he won't wear the hat of an employee anymore, and he won't be going back to his job and traveling all over. And that is a blessing in our lives. And I wish that blessing upon each and every one of you. And especially in this day and age, so many of the hats we wear could be so much more enjoyable if we just had money out of the way. So I hope for you that you find an opportunity where you have money out of the way and you can enjoy all of your fun hats so much more. And check me out on Twitter. Check me out on IamSusanFairbanks.com. And always, always remember, it's easy, it's simple, it's coffee.